welcome to episode 16 of Let's Play 3 random PC Engine games, where I spin the wheel of names 3 times in each episode, pick out a PC Engine game from my not very short list, and play it for 10 minutes or thereabouts. So, let's spin the wheel for the first time in this episode and see what comes out. First up this time is a game that's going to be well known to almost anyone watching this video, I imagine. It's Thunderblade, a conversion of Sega's arcade game. So here's the title screen, which looks very much like the Mega Drive version. It says reprogrammed by NEC Avenue 1990, based on the Sega 1988 original. And the big question here is going to be, how does the PC Engine cope with that sort of big sprite scaling style of those Sega arcade games from the mid to late 80s. So let's have a look at the mode first. So we've got control, normal, oh no, hang on, normal or reverse. I think I'll just go with reverse. I think that'll be inverted controls for diving and going up, and the level is hard or normal, so I'll just stick with normal for that. So that music on the title screen didn't last very long, did it? Let's get started. So some slightly grainy digitized graphics for stage 1, and it starts top down view like a horizontally scrolling shooter. I've got bullets and missiles. I haven't played Thunderblade for ages. I'm not really a huge fan of it. It's probably my least favourite of those Sega 16 scaling sprite games. Obviously Outrun and Hang On and Afterburner being the other ones. I would say Thunderblade is probably the worst of them in my opinion. You may beg to differ. You're welcome to do so by leaving a comment to that effect if you wish. So yeah, you have to, I'm sure you've played it and you know what I'm talking about, but you have to go along with a face down view for a little while, and then eventually it'll turn to the sprite scaling view, which is what it's about to do now, and this is where we see what the PC Engine is made of in this respect. Oh, and I immediately got shot out of the sky. Come on then, take off. Oh yeah, of course I inverted the controls, which I'm, oh dear, which I'm now thinking might have been a mistake actually, and actually just normal directional controls probably works better here, but never mind, it's too late now. So yeah, the sprite scale, oh god, that's it, that's going to be game over, isn't it? Oh no. It's quite hard to avoid, no, it's got me again. Quite hard to avoid the bullets from the tanks here. Nearly every tank has got me head on. Okay, I'm making a little bit more progress now. So graphics are pretty decent. I mean, pretty decent recreation of the arcade. I'm sure if you got down to the nitty gritty, they're nowhere near as good, but they don't look too bad. Control is horrible. It's really flaky, twitchy controls. The scrolling, or the scrolling and the sprite scaling is pretty well done. There goes another life, and that is going to be game over. That was awful. I am awful at this game, it would seem. I'm just going to I'm going to switch the controls back, having played it once. I'm going to switch the controls back to the normal mode. Try again. So yeah, these levels, the ground's a bit bland, isn't it? With the just all green. Oh god almighty, I suck at this game, that is evident. There's no moving up and down the screen on this, really. There's a little bit of it, but not a lot. It's certainly not as much mobility as you'd get in a normal vertically scrolling shoot 'em up. Have you got a limited number of... There goes another life. I didn't lose any lives on this stage the first time around, so I'm actually doing worse. Yeah, no, and oh god, this is awful. Just awful. Music's pretty nice, sound effects are pretty good. I mean, I've literally got 1 life. I've only got 1 life left. I had 5 last time. I don't know what's going on really. yeah, it's definitely easy to control it just with the normal directional controls, that much is for sure. Still quite hard to judge where those massive bullets are going to come from. Yeah, I must have picked up extra lives on the first stage before because I've only got one left. But I will say this moves pretty smoothly. I wasn't expecting it to be as good as it actually is. The missiles, by the way, you don't seem to have a limited supply of, which I'm a bit surprised of. There goes a life. So I should probably employ those more often as a result. No, and that's going to be game over again. Well, let's go again. I'll do continue this time. It's going to start from the beginning of stage 1 anyway, I think. Yeah. I'm not a fan. It's a bit sluggish. You know, that's no fault of the version, I don't think. I find the original, it's just kind of dull. It's like fly along, shoot stuff. The stuff you're shooting is not very interesting. The big appeal of it was obviously sitting in the helicopter style cabinet. And also the sprite scaling effect, but I don't rate this game at all, really. If you do, then I apologise for upsetting you. But this is going to be my last attempt. I usually play for 10 minutes or 1 credit. Clearly I've already got through 2 credits really quickly because of how bad I am at it. Seems to be doing a little bit better here. I'm at least switching to the straight on view with 3 lives to go and better control, so I might have a bit better chance of getting through this. I think the key is to keep moving around, especially when there's a tank comes on the screen. Let it fire at the point you're at and then move, and hope that another one doesn't come on and shoot you in the meantime. That approach seems to be working really well, although I'm hitting nothing here. So yeah, see, as soon as you don't start dodging around, you start to have problems. So it's hard to see the enemies coming at you because your helicopter is so damn big. Oh, didn't realise you could just stop mid game. I assume you only had to take off when you crash, but actually no, you can just go down to the bottom and effectively pause the game. I never knew you could do that. There goes another life. Is there any chance of me getting off the end of this stage without losing all my lives? I guess the best option is to fly high up when the tanks are low down, but then you get hit by a plane in midair instead. Oh, this sucks. I'm really not a fan. No, that's got me again. Forget it. I'm just not into this game in the slightest. You've seen Thunderblade before. The PC Engine version, not really any better than any of the others, but it looks okay. It plays reasonably well if you like that kind of game, but I just think the game is a bit crap. So with that, let's move swiftly on to game number 2 in this episode and spin the wheel of names once again. Okay, let's hope for something a little bit better than Thunderblade. Next up is going to be Mashin Eiyūden Wataru. Let's load it up. I'm not sure what this one is. Okay, well, it's got a nice jolly tune. It's in Japanese, the title screen there with a sword. There seems to be just the option to start, and it's from 1988 Hudson Soft. So let's just get started, shall we? Oh, it's going into a demo. Oh, okay, so it's a platformer of some kind. Okay, yeah, let's just get started. It looks quite jolly. Sounds jolly. It's colourful. Let me get started. Okay, so I'm a manga anime type character. I've got a sword. I can jump. I can jump onto things. Oh, I've immediately got hit by something pathetic and died. Not died, lost some health. Oh, I've gone into a door where I'm talking to someone that I can't understand, so let's just... Oh, there goes another life. It's not going well so far. There we go, I finally killed something. Kill this thing. Yeah, okay, I'm getting to grips with the controls. That's a mole. Oh, I've got some coins off the mole. I'm not going to bother going in the shop because I'm probably not going to last that long in the game anyway, so... First thing you encounter, moving platforms. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Here I can drop off, so definitely platformer. I'm going to say it's based on some kind of Japanese anime series or something like that, more than likely. Okay, you can definitely go in some buildings but not others. Got the option to probably buy something. Buy something for 100. Yes or no? I don't know, because I don't know which one's which, but okay, I got 30 something for my 100 coins. And I've now got no coins again. Things dropping out of the sky unexpectedly. That's, well, unexpected I suppose. I guess the more you play the game, the more you'd expect that though. And that seems to be the end of the first stage, but I can't get off it. Oh, okay. A rainbow's material. Oh, here we go. Yeah, definitely some kind of Japanese anime thing, because now I'm a robot. Ooh, that moves a heck of a lot faster than it did when it was a human. I still got the sword. Okay, kind of comical looking chunky robot. Okay, so when you scroll, oh, I didn't see him coming. The enemies scroll with you, so you can't get away from them that way, or get under them. Got to be careful of the stuff on the ground, because I missed that the first time. So, colourful, definitely colourful game, which is nice to see. The graphics are nicely drawn, the robot's very colourful, I keep saying colourful. Backgrounds are nicely drawn as well, but the rocks in particular, really nice there. Oh, I shouldn't have jumped then. Action is pretty simplistic, just run and slash at the moment, but that's okay. Oh, that's annoying. This guy's interesting, he's like a robot with a gun as a head. Oh, stop ruining things that are killing you. Got him. Okay. Despite being hit loads of times, I haven't actually lost that much life. See, enemies seem to respawn. What's going on here then? I've got to go up or I've got to drop down? I'm assuming I'm going to drop down. Oh, okay. I mean, that's a bit of jump and hope kind of thing going on there, isn't it? But we'll go with it. Okay, that wasn't too bad. So we've got multi-scrolling, multi-directional scrolling levels. Got a bit of health back off that thing. Yeah, the enemies move very fast towards you and quite erratically. I guess I'm just going to go this way. Ooh. Another one killed. Sound effects are quirky. Very comical sounding, almost cartoon sounding. I got a 2 then, don't know what that was. I've got 30 of those, whatever those are. This enemy, crabby-like enemy, is very hard to actually keep track of. Okay, so just drop down to the floor again. Doesn't seem to be too much jeopardy at the moment. Reasonably easy start to things. Not sure I'd say it's got classic status by any means, but it's a reasonably nice little playable game. Some platforming action, some run and hack and kill type action. Lots of enemies that dart at you, which is a little bit annoying. But overall, so far, it's not too bad. Where am I? It's very samey at the moment, the landscape's very samey. I'm obviously making my way down into something. Presumably I will come to a boss eventually. Keep getting those 1s and 2s, oh sorry, 2s and 3s from these things dropping stuff. Some health again. Enemies seem to respawn a lot. Those little crab things like to just appear on the screen just for a split second and then dart away from you. They remind me of something, but I can't quite think what at the moment. Some movie or something probably. The number of enemies seems to be increasing. Guess I've just jumped down here then. Oh, okay. This looks like boss territory, doesn't it? That's a nice colourful blue background. Animation of your guy is a little bit quirky. Oh no. Okay, I've got to scroll further along. Here we go. Here's the boss. Oh dear, this is not good. Here I'm not going to last too long here, but need to jump over these things and fire them really. And also not bump into them. Okay, that's one gone. Might make it. Where's he gone? Yeah, well, that was easy because he came the wrong way down and I hit him from the back. So there we go. I think I've completed the first level. Okay, so now I'm back to being a human, and I guess these are... Oh god, yeah, I forgot how slow he moves. These are more sort of overworld type stages, and then the action's really in the robot stages. So it's the opportunity to buy something again for 400, which I don't have, so lots of Japanese language. It's reasonably inoffensive so far. Music's nice, varied as well. Graphics are varied and, I'll say it again, colourful. Pretty simplistic at times, I would say, but you know, they do the job. And actually the backgrounds are really nicely drawn, even though they are sort of repetitive. Can I go in this one? Yep. Yeah, this is the guy from before. 200 for something. Yeah, I really need some. Oh, press the wrong thing again. I really need some coins so I can buy some of these power-ups or whatever they are. But nothing's giving me any coins. I'm just going to walk past that. Let's get back to a robot stage, which I'm assuming is going to materialise at some point. Oh, I fell down a hole. There goes a life. And that is game over. And let's see if I can continue. I can. Do I want to? Let's do it. I'm on level 2. Let's see if I can quickly get through this bit of level 2. I've got like a couple of minutes left on my timer that I set when I'm playing these games. So let's see if I can get across here without falling down a hole. Oh yeah, there's some potential jeopardy there with things flying around and knocking you off, I think. I just want to get to the end of here and see what the next stage of the robot thing is like, really. There's some coins. So from there we go. The rainbow takes me to wherever I'm going. Okay, so this looks different to the last robot level. It's got green platforms instead of brown. Enemies look familiar, or those skulls do. That's new. He's annoying. So yeah, you only get one life, so you've got to be a bit careful with your platforming and stuff like that. Another robot there. It's all pretty decent. I definitely don't hate it. I don't think I'm going to say it's going to be the greatest game I've ever played on the PC Engine. I don't know if it's one that you could get quite cheaply or not. I may even have owned it at some point. I don't recognise it at all, but that doesn't mean I didn't own it at some point on a Who card and then sell it on. But yeah, overall I think it looks pretty decent. I'm just going to play for another minute or so until my timer runs out, but it seems pretty samey. It's just run and hack and kill some enemies and move on to the next one. Ooh, and I've jumped onto some spikes, killed myself, so that'll do, won't it? That'll finish that off nicely. So yeah, I don't know what it was called again, Mashin something Wataru, but yeah, that seems okay. Let's move on now to pick the final game of this episode after this short break. It's that time again where I say thank you to all my channel members, whose names you can see here in my Supporters Hall of Fame. If you're enjoying this video and would like to join these fine folks and support my efforts, why not become a member yourself? For a monthly fee starting from just 99p, you can get access to the special membership perks shown on screen, and more besides. If you're interested, then please click on the join button below this video for more information. Okay, so the wheel is spinning for the final time for this episode, and the third game I'm going to be playing is Eternal City. Again, not really got any idea what this one's going to be like. I'll load it up and find out though. Okay, so pretty simplistic title screen. It's 1991 Nagsat Soft or Nazat Soft. You've got the option to enter passwords if you knew what you were doing to enter one. There's a little animation of a robot and a man, which is making me think this might be quite similar to the last game I played. Let's get started. So, Eternal City, getting some kind of introductory cutscene. Okay, so it's a robot again, isn't it? And it's got an anime character piloting the robot, so this might be quite similar to the last game. This is slow. Let's just get. Can we just get started? Yeah. Okay. Well, we're definitely robot again, but straight into the robot this time. No introductory scenes where you're a boy or whatever it was. So I've got a weapon that's about to run out of juice. So we've got shield, weapon, we've got well, it's a run and gun, isn't it? Let's just get moving because these things are just respawning forever. So we're in a foresty sort of landscape, again not dissimilar to the beginning of the first game. This look, I can't shoot up, so that's going to be a problem. I'm going to have to do more dodging than shooting, it seems. Lots and lots of enemies straight away, right from the bat. They literally couldn't, as soon as you started, there were things coming at you. His mobility is somewhat limited. He can't jump very high. I mean, he is a robot, to be fair. I'm assuming the weapon charges up power when you don't use it, but I'm having to use it constantly, so I can't really test that theory out. Look at the endless swarming of enemies either side. So you can duck a little bit, you can jump a little bit, pathetically, and you can fire, and oh, I fell down a hole. Everything's shooting at me. Can I use those things? No. So first thoughts are, it's not great. It's certainly not as easy to play or fun to play as the previous one. Animation's nice on your robot, I'll say that much. And there's a good variety of enemies that are constantly coming at you. No power-ups to pick up as of yet. It's like, it reminds me of a bit of a piss poor Turrican right now, to be honest. I think you can get Turrican on the PC Engine. In fact, I played it in the previous episode, I'm sure. But yeah, that's what it's kind of reminding me of right now, is a bit of a poor Turrican. Am I in an elevator? I'm in something. I've got charged up somehow. Needle laser. Okay, so maybe this is a power up. Needle laser. Pressing all the buttons, nothing's really happening. Press select. Okay. Level 2. I don't really know what happened there. The weapon's charging up though. Music's quite nice and jolly again. Graphics are a bit bland. I mean, your main guy's certainly bland. The enemies are quite nicely done. These guys are pretty cool looking. With like robots with legs. Like robots don't have legs, but like crab-like robots, similar to the crab guys in the other thing again, actually. I wonder if this is from the same... oh no, the last one was Hudson Soft, I think. So yeah, so his jumping is just awful. It's really pathetic, and there's just so much stuff being thrown at you all the time. Maybe, actually, as you keep moving, the enemy quota seems to go down a bit, so maybe that's the key, is just to keep moving. I'm hoping I can get back out of here. Oh, there's another hole. Oh, let's go down there then, I guess. Yeah, there's another area here. This is another thing I can go into and be powered up in some way. Item, shield, energy. Shield energy again. Pressing select seems to... Well, pressing select takes you back from that screen, from that status thing, but I didn't get any shield energy, I don't think. I'm not entirely convinced by this one so far. It looks the part, but there's not really a lot of stuff going on that's any kind of fun. There we go, there's another one of these things. Keep an eye on the shield there. Defense room. Defense room. Zone 1. Lots of text, Japanese text that I can't read. Well, I can read it, but I can't understand it. No, certainly pressing either of the buttons does not help. So the only button you can press is select. When you press that, it doesn't really seem like anything's changed, so I don't know. Let's go wandering again. Not very hard to avoid a lot of the enemy bullets. Go down here, I guess. That's something different. not dramatically different or any kind of fun. So I'm just making my way further and further down some caves, it seems. Again, don't know what it's saying. Item, energy. Give me energy. So I'm keeping an eye on the energy. Can't skip these either. No, don't feel like my shield went up at all there. So I don't really get it. I don't really get what's going on. It's run around, shoot endlessly respawning enemies. It's a pretty generic run and gun style game. Graphics are reasonably nice, as I've said. You know, this landscape graphics are a bit boring and repetitive. Just rocks and a bit of grass. It doesn't really fit the kind of game that it is otherwise. Some kind of, well, areas like this where it's all metallic would make more sense. So here we go again with something happening. Okay, it's giving me a password. Right, so there was a password entry. Oh my god, imagine trying to remember that or write it all down. So there was a password entry thing on the title screen. So I guess that's the point of that. I won't be playing it again, so I don't need to worry about the password. I'm hoping to encounter something interesting in the next couple of minutes, rather than just the same old enemies over and over again. Oh, I've noticed I can jump better now. So one of the things, one of those chambers that I went into is clearly giving me the ability to jump a bit higher, I guess. There's like no power-ups at all so far. Oh. Okay, defense room 1. Okay, I made my way to defense room 1, it seems. We're having to press a button to skip all those things a bit. Oh, okay. Well, hello there. Lots of homing missiles, very difficult to avoid. Those are just shooting me right in the face. So this is sort of a boss, I guess. But I'm really getting destroyed here. Yeah, even the boss is boring really, isn't it? Oh. How many times have you got to hit this thing? Interesting, it stopped shooting at me. Oh, it only shoots at you when you get close to it. This is going to be the end of me in a second, I don't really care. So I got to the end of the first level, it seems. But really, how boring is this? How many times have you got to hit this thing to destroy it? Absolutely ridiculous. Oh, and just like that I've destroyed it. Well, I was surprised I did that, but how boring was that? And I guess that's the end of the first level. Is it? Going through a chamber with some nice yellow lights in it. Is this going to be an elevator to take me somewhere else? Left zone 2, right zone 1. Okay, so yeah, it's some kind of a transporter. Well, let's have a quick look at zone 2. So you're a robot that moves between zones shooting stuff is essentially what the game's about. Oh, a bit of a change of landscape at least. Change of enemies as well by the looks of it. Oh, I fell immediately. Oh, that's a long way down. Yeah, so it's just different enemies, different landscape, which is nicely drawn to be fair, and a bit of a change from the grass and mud. More of a sort of castle themed, and there we go. My shield's run out, game's over. I've got 20 seconds left on my timer. That will do. That will do for this episode. Well, Thunderblade, as I said, not really a fan of anyway, and wasn't very good at it. Soon got lost patience with that. The second game, which I forgot the name of, Mashin something Wataru, Mashin Eiyūden Wataru, something like that. Let's say that. I quite enjoyed that. That was quite a pleasant little game. Nothing special, but enjoyable enough to play in a bit of variety of the different stages, different characters and things like that. And this one, Eternal City, was a bit eternally boring to be honest. Just run around, shoot stuff, no obvious power-ups. Well, you do get power-ups because I did get better jumping ability, but a lot of enemies just homing in on you, constantly respawning, shooting you when you can't really avoid them, and then a boss that was just really boring as well. So yeah, not really another vintage episode of this series. I think there's only been one so far where all the games have actually been worth playing. But there you go. That's what happens when you play games at random and explore the library of a console that's got a lot of very average games, it would appear, so far. So that means I've now played 48 games in this series, if I got my maths right. And I think I picked out 150 for my list to begin with, so I'm almost a third of the way through, and probably found a handful that are actually worth playing. But there you go. That's, again, the nature of what this series is about. It's fun to try them out, even if most of them aren't very good. So on that note, that'll do it for this episode. If you've got any thoughts about the 3 games I've played in this one, then please let me know in the video comments, and I'll be back with another episode of this in about a month's time or thereabouts, maybe a bit more, maybe a bit less, who knows. Thanks very much for watching, and until the next time, see ya.